Coming up, we're going on a deep backstreet Sichuan street food breakfast tour, starting out bright and early in the noodle joints and back streets of Neijiang, Sichuan. You can follow along with us on this Sichuan street food series as we travel from Chengdu down south to Yunnan, following the ancient T-Horse Road. And in this episode, we found 5 amazing Sichuan street foods and some super friendly people. Make sure to watch until the end to discover all these unique Sichuan street foods with us. Let's eat. All right, so check it out. It's Trevor James. We are deep in Sichuan in Neijiang, and today we're gonna go for a big breakfast and street food tour through the morning markets. I can't wait. Let's go check it out. Before the morning market, we made our way to a local noodle joint to get a bowl of the best and spiciest beef noodle soup in Neijiang at a place named Guafu Mian, meaning widow's noodles. And as soon as you walk up, you notice the huge amount of garlic and chilies. You notice all these chilies and garlic and spices all laid out on the table, ready to make spicy bowls of noodles. And when you see the locals slurping away, you know it's gonna be good. These are some of the best noodles you can try in Sichuan. 这个是你们的面条。
对。
为什么叫做寡妇面？
因为我婆婆当年是寡妇。
哦。她开了几年？
开了40多年。
这个是40年的店吗？
对。
It's been open 40 years here. We're gonna have to order one. 那我点一个可以吗？可以。太好了。Yeah, there's just looking at this. There's so many chilies, 很多辣椒, so many chilies, so many spices, and tons of garlic. Oh, 很香的。
我们中国的调料。
中国的调料 Chinese ingredients.
我们那个骨头全部是骨头。
这个是你们的汤吗？
骨头汤。
Oh, that's the stock right here. 这个是用很多猪肉的猪骨。Nice. 很香。Wow, that smells amazing.
味精。花椒。哦。然后辣椒油。
哦，很多辣椒油。这个是什么？
酱油。鲜辣椒。
哦，还有蒜。This is the secret right here. Not only do you get an intense mixture of garlic and fresh and dry chilies and an amazing homemade pork broth, but they top it with their tender red braised beef made with over 20 different secret spices that's incredibly tender and flavorful. This here is true noodle heaven. Awesome! 哇，那个很香的。这个是四川最好的牛肉面吗？ Wow, we found the best beef noodles in the whole province here. Neijiang 特色。真的吗？ Oh, the most famous noodles are right from here. It's full of beef, full of that Hongshao beef, and that rich, look how rich and powerful that broth looks. We're just gonna have to go right in. 这个比重庆面好吃的吗？真的吗？重庆面不好吃。重庆不好，这个好。他们都到这里吃。Wow, so even people from Chongqing, where the noodles are super spicy and powerful, come here. Just gonna add a little cilantro to that. Oh yeah, here we go. Mmm. 那个太好吃了。That is delicious. Oh, that broth. 有一点辣，但是太香了。Oh, the broth is so flavorful. It's quite spicy, but not overpowering. The Sichuan red chilies in there there's just hundreds. There's just hundreds of Sichuan red chilies in there, which flavor it so well. But they're dried red chilies. Oh, 谢谢。I'm not gonna buy a house here. 我不买房子。And they put so much garlic in there. It's just full of dried and fresh chilies and garlic. You can just see tons of dried chilies, chunks of dried chilies. That is so powerful. I think that was definitely one of the top 3 bowls of noodles I've ever eaten. So flavorful. After those life-changing noodles, we made our way to find one of the largest outdoor food markets in Neijiang. If you want an excellent introduction to Sichuan food, come to a local market like this. You can find all the ingredients used in Sichuan cuisine and find some delicious street foods too. Looks like we found a market. A Sichuan market. 这个是什么肉？
五花肉。
五花肉嘛。
哎。
哦，很软的嘛。很
来一条吧。
哦，看起来很好吃的。我买一个。
啊。
谢谢。用什么香料做的？
五香的。巴西烤肉这个看起来。嘛，随便选，巴西烤肉好吃的很。哎，拿回家就可以。
Look how fatty that looks. Oh, 可以。Wow, look at that. That looks extremely fatty. Oh, 这个是辣椒吗？辣椒。It's like a fatty pork salad almost. 孜然。哦，孜然。It's like a fatty pork salad.
花椒。
哦，花椒。
对。
好，那个应该很香的。还有葱嘛？ Oh yeah, look at he's hanging one up over here too. Okay. 谢谢你，这个多少钱？20块。Look at that, guys. That looks extremely fatty. Wow, and I can smell the cumin. I can smell the chili. I can smell the peppercorn and the green onions. Oh, wow. That looks intense. I'm gonna get a big mouthful. Oh, 很香的，好吃的。Oh, wow. I was really not expecting that. Honestly, it is very fatty, but somehow it's so satisfying. The chilies, it's seasoned well, it's quite salty. The skin is a little crispy, which is very nice. The cumin and the huajiao are also very pronounced, but that cumin flavor gives it a very deep, strong flavor. This is so cool coming into the markets. So much action. Wow. So much food. Oh, 烤鸭子. Roast duck. Awesome. 你好。
你好。
这个是什么东西？
牛肉干。
牛肉干嘛？哦，哇，这个是什么味道？
啊？
这个是什么味道？
麻辣五香。
麻辣五香，辣的。
是辣的。
是辣的。
比你们那饭好吃。
这个应该比我们好吃的多。这个是什么？泡鸡脚。
泡椒。
哦，这个是四川的泡鸡脚。这个是用辣椒和什么东西？
泡椒泡。
泡椒泡的。哦 ，pickled chilies with chicken feet. I think we're definitely gonna have to get some of those. 那我可以吃5块的吗？
可以。
可以。哦，有一点酸的味道吗？
对。
Oh, so it should be a little sour and spicy. 你妈妈教你做这个吗？
对。
你妈妈教你吗？
对。
Oh, mom taught her how to do that.
妈妈的味道。
妈妈的味道。
四川味道好。
四川味道好吗？ Yeah, the Sichuan flavors are the best. 谢谢。四川人很喜欢吃鸡脚吗？
很喜欢。
因为那个皮很好的感觉嘛。为什么喜欢吃鸡脚？
不知道啊。
就是好吃的。
就是好吃。
啊，这个是什么东西？
是 是扣肉，梅菜扣肉。
Oh, Koro. And we were just walking through this crazy market here, and there's actually a ton of food to try here. This looks like it is roast fatty pork over top of salted greens. And there's actually quite a few other things here. It looks like there's some pig snout and some nice beef jerky. But we're gonna go in for the chicken foot because I've never tried this. 我尝一下. Look at those chicken feet. Honestly, they feel soggy from the pickled chili sauce. But I'm keeping an open mind here. Okay? Let's try it out. Oh, 可以. 可以. Oh. 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 有一点辣. It is. 有一点辣. Oh. It actually is not very sour. It's quite salty. Very salty. The chili kick on there is intense. And you just sort of suck the skin off.
味道挺好。
挺好嘛. 谢谢你. Yeah. I can see it's somehow satisfying, but I don't think it's for me. And this here is why I moved to Sichuan, because the food is delicious, the people are good, and it's so lively and full of action. Coming to the morning markets, you get a real feel for what it's all about here. This is a lot of fun in Sichuan. Look at that, guys. This is why you come to markets, because you can see exactly the core behind the cuisine that you're visiting. And this is the tianjiao, a really important part of Sichuan cuisine, and that'll burn your lips right off. 我逛一逛. 谢谢你. We're gonna keep exploring. Bye bye. Bye bye. Whoa. Whoa, 很多辣椒. 这个做了很久嘛. This is gonna take a whole day. 做这个一整天嘛. Wow. That's a lot of fresh chilies. These are so spicy. 然后这个你的手痛吗？不痛。一点点痛。多辣嘛。Oh, you get spicy hands doing that. I know that feeling. 煎这里嘛。哦，对了，好，做这个就是要快的做嘛。要做快, you gotta do it fast because there's a ton of chilies. Cut it here and throw them into the assorted basket. Nice. People are so friendly. They just let me help and have fun and part of the market experience, right? I'm so sure now that if you want the full Sichuan experience, you have to leave Chengdu or Chongqing, the main cities, and come out to the smaller cities and towns, into the markets here, and you get the real full-on experience. 这个是什么东西？
这个是我们的糍粑。
这个是糯米做的吗？
哎，糯米。
哦，made of sticky rice。我买这个可以吃吗？这个可以买吗？
那个可以买，那个可以，那个要拿回去热一下。
热一下嘛。哦，热一下。哦，这个是。
这个现在就可以吃。
哦，这个可以吃吗？
对。
这个是糯米。
糯米。全是糯米，用这个中米。
哦。
加工的。
加工的嘛。There's so much food here in the markets. I decided to buy one of the red bean sticky rice snacks, but they told me not to eat it until going home to warm it up. But before I knew it, they were behind the scenes making us a sticky rice ball covered in sugar and sesame. 这个好吃一点吗？
这个就可以吃了。
这个可以吃吗？
哦，
这个是什么东西？
啊，你吃嘛，好吃。我得拿着你嘛。
这个是糯米和糯米芝麻。
哎，芝麻和那个。
白糖。白糖芝麻。
白糖。
Oh, so it's like a sticky rice blob. 我尝一下嘛。
尝一下嘛。
啊。
看口味好不好？30分钟的了噻。
哦呀，太好吃了。
小妹儿，小妹儿。
太好吃了。That is really nice. That sticky rice, it's like a sticky rice. It's like a gooey sticky rice ball with granular sugar on there and a slight sesame paste, slight sesame flavor. This market is crazy. And there's the sticky rice they're pulling out. Oh, and that's how they make it there. They put it over top of the sugar. Oh. So they're using the sticky rice. They scoop out this big blob of sticky rice and they put it into this pan full of 芝麻还有白糖，对吗？芝麻白糖, sesame and white sugar, and then it turns into this blob. That is amazing. 谢谢你。These markets are awesome. 谢谢你。哦。
一下装了，热的，热的。
谢谢。很热情。
我们六家人都好客。
这个多少钱？这个多少钱？
啊？
这个多少钱？
这个是5块一个。
5块。
不要钱。
不要嘛？
这个不要钱，是送给你品尝的。
真的吗？
真的。
谢谢你。
不谢不谢。
太好吃了。
好，谢谢。
好，拜拜。
二天又在我们内江来哈。
好。
又在我们内江来，二天要吃。
It's like a big blob covered in granular sugar and sesame. It has a bit of a nutty flavor to it. They are the sticky rice masters. You like that thing? It's really good, right?
It's really sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet, really nice, crunchy, soft from the sticky rice. Amazing. This is like an endless market. You come here, you're gonna fall in love with Sichuan. For our final stop on the breakfast tour, we stopped by to have an early lunch at a classic douhua and red braised beef joint. Here, you can taste classic Sichuan red braised dishes, kind of like spicy Sichuan stews, made spicy and fragrant from chili bean paste and dry Sichuan chilies, and packed with spices like star anise, cinnamon, and ginger. When you explore Sichuan, you see these all over the place, but you rarely see one this photogenic and this colorful in a deep back market like this. So we knew we had to order some dishes and try out the flavors. This is amazing. This is so amazing in here. It's like food everywhere. Wow, look at all the woks. 你好。哇，你们有很多好吃的。这个看起来很好吃的，这个是竹笋嘛？
哎，竹笋，黄竹笋放的，这是
这个是海椒嘛？
海皮
啊，海皮，
海带，
海带，
魔芋，
哦，魔芋，
这是牛肉，
牛肉，
这是芋头，
鱼头都有，
这是土豆烧排骨，
哦，土豆烧排骨，
啊，这是肥肠，
肥肠，
黄豆烧肥肠，
啊，黄豆烧肥肠，
啊，
这个是什么？
这个噱头，
哦，噱头，
噱头烧红烧肉，
红烧肉，然后
凉拌猪头肉，
凉拌土豆肉，
哎，猪头肉，
猪头肉，哦，凉拌猪头肉，
哎，凉拌猪头肉，
哇，都有，
哎，这个烧白扣肉，
哦，
这个是扣肉，
哦，扣肉，
哎，这个是高汤。
骨头汤，
这个是花肉汤，
哦，还有豆花，
豆花，
哇，我吃那个胡萝卜排骨，carrot with spare ribs. Wow, that looks so flavorful.
红萝卜烧牛肉，
哦，牛肉嘛，牛肉排骨嘛 ，amazing. 还有这个耳根嘛，哦，你们还有豆花。
豆花这些。
Wow, look at this over, and over here is the douhua silken tofu. Right on the side of the street. This is crazy. 还有一个豆花. Oh wow, nice. Silken tofu. This is really amazing. Oh, that is intestine with 这个是黄豆嘛？
哎，
黄豆肥肠。
哎，黄豆肥肠。
Intestine with soybeans. 谢谢老板。This is just crazy here, guys. Right on the side of the street, we found a gem. We had to order the red braised big intestine with soybeans. Look at those big chunks of intestine. That looks intense. Over here we got douhua, which is silken tofu. It comes with a chili paste mixed with broad bean paste and green onions. That is gonna be flavorful, so you dip that in. We also got red braised beef ribs with lots of carrots. Oh yeah, and those carrots, they might actually be a little sweet. And then some classic Sichuan fish root. This one actually tastes a bit like pungent cilantro slash fish, and it's covered in a chili oil. Oh yeah, looks like there's some greens, maybe some celery in there. First thing I'm gonna try is the red braised intestines with soybeans. Red braised usually includes cinnamon and star anise, lots of chilies, and it's very, very smooth and fragrant, not too spicy. Mmm. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's potent. I don't know if I like that. The intestine flavor is really... Ooh. No. That's nasty. That's nasty. The background flavor behind that is actually kind of nice, but... Oh, I don't know if I can handle that. The thing about intestines is I've learned my lesson the hard way a few too many times. Sometimes they're good, and sometimes they're bad. And these ones are just so fatty. And the odor, I'm not sure how you do it, but there is a way to remove that intestine stench. And this one, it has not been removed. So I'm just gonna have to go on to some other dishes here. Oh, that's too much. Okay, we're gonna go for the again here. Sichuan fish root covered in chili oil. I wanna get that flavor out right away. But it's still pungent. Oh, it tastes like a stenchy cilantro with chili. Okay, I need something delicious now. How about some beef? That's a little better. The carrots are so soft and actually a little sweet. And the beef chunks are very soft. They melt in your mouth. And this dish is very light. It has a home-cooked, clean flavor. Not too spicy. Just a bit of that cinnamon fragrance. Oh, and this is probably the best dish right here. I would love to know what you thought about this food and travel video in the comments below. Please click that little subscribe button and little bell button beside it, because we are going on a deep Sichuan food journey over the next month, and you're not gonna wanna miss these street food tours. Thanks so much for watching, guys. This is crazy.